listening. All right, guys, as you are joining, please like, share, subscribe, okay? And if you can, then show me some love by buy me some super chat, super sticker. You know, that's where you can show you some love as well. Guys, you have seen the topic. Very, very painful. Very, very painful. I tell you guys. Well, this happened in Nigeria just yesterday. Pregnant nurse was spied by a ritualist guy. I don't really think this guy is really like he's into blood money thing. No. I think he specializes in getting pregnant girls or single girls or that are not pregnant, harvest their organs, and then sell to native doctors around that same area. Then you'll be wondering, where did this happen? In Anambra State. Igbo. Igbo. Anambra. This happened there. Then the girlfriend, Sonto Nwafo. That's her name. Just 24 years old girl. Very young. That's the girlfriend of that. The very guy that committed this act. Evil act. The guy is on the run. He lured this girl pretending to be sick. Definitely the pregnant nurse want to go and hustle for the day. You know how things are hard now in Nigeria. You know? Coming to treat this guy now after much pleading. Please now, come and treat me. I have malaria, I have typhoid, all those nonsense. Come and take my blood for test. She went, not knowing that she won't come back anymore. If there's something like reincarnation, she'll come back. But for now, she's gone. This guy, according to the police in Anambra State, they said that maybe he's not even acting alone. Maybe he has other boys they work with. After they harvested everything, they threw her body in a pit. Pit! Soccer pit. Guys, this is serious. Now he's on the run. He's now at large. His name is Chiemere Obika. Chiemere Obika. From Anambra State. He's on the run now. You know, most of these people that have committed crimes like this, you find them in abroad. Commit crimes like this, all those armed robber gangs, kidnapping gangs, some cultists, things like that. People that have killed. Most of them, finally, once they are being wanted by police, you see them find their way to Libya. From Libya, they come abroad. So don't get it confused. Don't get it twisted, bro. Some of your friends are killers. Some of your friends, you think you have a friend in Germany, France, Spain, Italy, name it all, whether in America, Canada. Some of them have killed people. Some of them are wanted people. Some are armed robbers. Wanted by the police or their community. They escaped. And some of them came here abroad and they changed their lifestyle. They repented. Why some have not still repented? Some are still in contact with their gangs, their boys back home. Some are still organizing kidnapping even while they are here, sponsoring it back home. As they are here, they have boys over there. That's why you see some people will just travel from abroad back to their country. They won't come back anymore. They will be killed. While some will be kidnapped or they will be robbed. You may be wondering, who organized it? It might be people from home, or it might be somebody that knows you too well from abroad. Somebody that knows you too well from abroad. Your own very friends. Because that was the kind of life they were living back home. So when they see their friends traveling back home and that kind of friend have made it big, have built house, that's why you have to be careful of the people you talk about your success. I'm telling you, be careful of the kind of people you talk to abroad here. Because knowing the fact that this guy now, Chiemere Obika, that is now on the run, could have found his way. By now, he's heading to Libya to come into Europe. He will now end up becoming someone's friend. That's if I thought the police did not catch up with him in time. Because now he's being wanted. Kind of friends with, because we don't went, discovered some fresh human parts because they started going to all native doctors' shrine to go search. They found packaged fresh human body parts in a cellophane. They arrested the native doctors. That very one, they found that human parts in his shrine. Some native doctors are on the run. You see, the problem is that how would it end? Native doctors everywhere. Native doctors everywhere. Workers of iniquity. Kill, steal, and destroy. That's what they are good for. They are never good for anything good. All they do is evil. When you tell them to do something good, they will never do it. And remember, if you are a customer to native doctors, know that you are going deep. More problem. They give you one, they put 10. They solve one problem, they put 10 problems in you. So that's why if you are someone that patronize native doctors, you have to be careful. You understand? Emanuela? Somebody is asking, who am I? I am Chi. Imagine you asking me, who am I? You're in my life. And she came and helped the boyfriend to clean up the blood because after they slaughtered that girl, the pregnant nurse, because this guy lured her to come to treat him, home service. The girlfriend now came to clean up the place, clean the blood. Even she helped in selling those body parts, the body parts of that pregnant nurse. So the question is, was that their first time doing that? You know? Could that be their first time? For this guy to target that particular girl that was pregnant, the nurse girl that was pregnant, for him to target her, it means that someone contacted him and said, I need a fresh baby, a baby that is not yet born, a pregnant woman's baby. I need it. He now went and did a survey and discovered that the nurse was pregnant and then said, that's good. Now lured her to come to treat him at home. Man, who is safe in that country called Nigeria? There is no day you will not hear one news of ritual, people that have been butchered, human parts. There is even the market where they buy human parts now. It's now a big business down there. And girls have to be careful because it's always their body parts that is always in the on high demand by these native doctors. I don't know why they always need girls' body parts. Expensive in the spiritual realm. Their body parts have made a lot of guys rich. Their body parts have been used to elevate a lot of people, to bring them, using them for rituals to win election. Businessmen bury their heads for their business to keep booming. My God. That's the question. Who then save when you hear all these things? Guy. Who is safe? If only she knew, she wouldn't have gone to do that home service. Now, a lot of nurses now, when you now call them for home service, after hearing this news, they will never want to go. They will tell you, you come to our hospital. Because they can't trust any guy again. They have acted this thing in many Nigerian movies. Ritual movies. Look at Pete Doche, Kanayo, king of ritualist movies. Yole Doche. They keep showing these things in movie, trying to make people understand the ways these people, their acts, how they carry it out, how to identify them. Yet, a lot of girls keep falling into this trap of these ritualist boys, men, even ladies now. Women have started joining the league. I'm telling you. You know that now in Nigeria, some girls now even have their boyfriends to lure girls for butcher. They will go and make friends with other girls, then buy them things. After like 2-3 months, they lure them to their place of butcher. They surrender these girls to their boyfriend, and the boyfriend have friends too. They butcher them and sell off their parts. And when you hear the amount they use in selling this thing, very cheap, you now wonder, is that the cost of a full human being? They will tell you one leg is 7,000, just like €3, $4. Very cheap. They sell all the parts, very cheap. So that's the price of a full human being. And do they use the money to do good things? They spend the money in club. They drink and smoke out their life with the money and then look for their next victim. And because of the high rate of poverty, a lot of boys want to escape that poverty by all means. Even after watching the movie, they will tell them, in the movie, they will tell you, oh, look at this one. You know, the movie always teach you that all the people that are in that cult, they later died. They didn't even last long to enjoy the money. But in reality, it's not true. These people live long. I'm telling you, they live long. They live very, very long. Not like the movie. Not like the movie tells you. These guys live very long, even up to 80, 90 years old, still in money. Because the materials for the sacrifice is too much. It's everywhere. It's not hard to find. Just call. It's even simple. Call any girl. Come and meet me in this hotel. Come and meet me here. They will come. I used to wonder, girls are not afraid. Somebody you don't even know is asking you to come over. You just butcher you. Say it's written on their face. No guy have that mark on his face, ritualist. No. For 3, 4, 5 months for you to gain trust. They know what they are doing. They take it slow, nice and slow to lure the person to come over. They have done it to a lot of girls. Journey of no return. Journey of no return. There's this girl I used to know then in Nigeria. This girl used to hang out with people, go to the hotel, spend the night with them. I keep telling her, how well do you know these people? Because she works in a restaurant. So guys will, even married men will tell her, I like you. Can we hang out tonight? She'll be like, fine. I told her, how well do you know these people? She said, no, these are like customers now, that she knows them. I said, they don't write ritualists on people's face. Oh. Be careful. You might go one day and don't return. She says she knows what she's doing. In fact, at a point, she promised me that she's going to repent. That she has a target of how much she wants to make. She will repent. That's what they say. They have a target, but that target will never come. My dear, it was so painful. Just less than, I think within 2 years, somebody took her to a hotel. As usual, journey of no return. Her dead body was found on the bed, naked on the bed. She's gone. Not that she was strangled, not that they cut off her head. No, she has been used. No bruise, nothing. A man took her to the hotel. Nobody even the hotel people. You see, they have to make one law. Let every hotel in that country have CCTV camera. Everywhere, the corridor, entrance, even before you lodge, drop your document, at least an identification. Let a camera capture that person's face. Because it's now getting too rampant. Too rampant. I'm telling you. It's getting too rampant, guys. So, this girl, she's a friend of mine. That was how she lost her life. I could wonder and imagine how she felt when her spirit came out of her body. She would wish on the bed. I was like, from that life. That was how that girl died. I was like, look at it. A lot have gone that way. A lot have gone in that same way. Because take it or leave it, all these Yahoo Plus guys, businessmen, occultic pastors, even people in music, in movie, they are all into one juju or the other. You think all rich people you see, their wealth is normal? No. And now, how can you solve the problem? Is it that the government have to ban all native doctors from operating? Because that's the only steps you can take to ban anything, sorcery, native doctor, talisman, name them all. But is it possible? It's not possible anymore because even the government themselves, people in power, patronize them. Even the opposition parties hoping to win election one day patronize these people. So how will it stop? It's an endless thing because even guys now, young guys and young girls are now going to learn this job to become a native doctor. They are now learning it. After learning, they give them their own deity. They go somewhere, start. You think these days you see them in the forest like you see in movies? No, they don't stay in the forest anymore. Most of them are wealthy now, very wealthy. Most native doctors are very wealthy. They have hotels, houses, estates. When you see their houses, like mansion, fleet of cars. So that's why now youth, even young boys and girls, are now going to learn that trade, equally trying to escape poverty. Workers of iniquity. Iniquity will keep increasing so long as boys and girls are not going to learn it. Some people they do money. Baba don't hammer. Baba take Hummer Jeep, take Lexus 500. All those they keep bringing gifts. You know. And who are the targets for the sacrifice or for the renewal of the sacrifice? Girls. Girls, of course, because it's easy to lure them with money. It's very, very easy to lure them with money. Hmm. So the guy is on the run. These guys now, eh, that butcher and sell human parts, last, they will end up becoming somebody's husband. Yes, of course. Somebody's dear father, somebody's dear loving father. You see, come up getting married and have children. And at the end of the day, one thing about this karma of a thing, I don't understand. Why will karma not hunt the very person that committed that crime? But karma will go, will not start hunting the children of that person. Because to me, I used to feel that the children are innocent. Why will karma fight, deal with the children, not the very person that committed it? Well, I don't understand the things of the spirit. In the spiritual realm, maybe on that way for the man to feel the pain he caused to other people while he was young, butchering people's children, selling their parts. So when karma comes for the children so that he'll feel that same pain and understand how it felt when he was doing it. Then, even when he feels he has repented, he has stopped doing it. That's why some people are married to guys now and they are seeing calamity in their life. Children dying like chicken. Evil befalling their children. But the man himself, we know that while he was young, he lived a dirty lifestyle. He killed people. He did evil. In his mind, he's having this guilty conscience like, maybe it's those evil I did that is now haunting me. Oh, I remember those years in school. I remember that time we butchered, we sold human parts. Let me tell you, if you are buying human parts for one juju or the other, you are a contributor because without the buyers, the people that sold one baba, you are a contributor. You are the ones equally fueling that business to thrive. It means that lesser people will be used for jars, to prepare charms, to do your spiritual work for you. Because the patronage is very high, the rate at which people disappear now is becoming too much. It's in the increase. So guys, that's it all. And now, everybody have children. You pray it doesn't happen to you because in that country now, it's prayer now because how would you solve that kind of problem where everybody wants to be rich? Every day, fresh boys are heading to Baba Shrine to go and get initiated. Every damn day. A guy that is good 5 years ago, today maybe will start making up his mind to join the league of those that have wealth, especially when they watch all these celebrities, musicians, celebrities, the way they throw money. They're like, no, 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 no. This poverty is too much. It's too much. I must break that. I will break that yoke by force. I have to go and meet Baba. And Baba will not make his own children rich, oh, but Baba will be busy making other people to be rich because he knows the consequences. He knows what will befall them at the end. But this Baba said they don't care. So long as it's not their own children that will be used, it's all right. But is it that they don't know that one day another Baba somewhere too will one day use their children? Because Baba in the north may not know that he's about to use the Baba for, unless maybe they are protecting their own children spiritually. It's serious. Very, very serious. The love for money is in the increase now. Government contributed to it quite all right. So you see, what I'm trying to say now is that people will say, oh, it's the Fulani herdsmen. If that girl, the girlfriend to the and sold the baby in the stomach, everything, body parts, vital organs, sold it to native doctor. Imagine that the girlfriend was not caught and then she start confessing. People will say it's Fulani. Hey, Fulani have killed this girl. Oh, it happened in Anambra. Oh, in case you are wondering, where did this happen? They'll say Fulani have kpaid her. Fulani have kpaid her. Let me tell you, the governor in that state was not wrong when he said most of the crime committed in Igbo land, Igbo people are part of it. Take it or leave it. Igbo people, every crime is local, guy. Every crime is local. If in the Yoruba land, crimes are happening there, it's between them. It's insider jobs. I'm telling you, it will be fair to equally people in that land. But you know, propaganda must sell. They'll tell you, for every kidnapping, every armed robbery, every buying, killing is done by the Fulani. So long as the Igbo people are concerned. Then you now wonder, are the Igbos suddenly angels? Suddenly the Igbos are saints. They don't commit crime anymore. Then ask yourself, if the Igbos are saints, how comes when you come abroad, go to China, most of them are in prison. In the US, most of them are in prison. So who put them there? Is it the Fulani that committed it there and then they put it on their head? How would you cover up that one? If you say all the crime happening in Igbo land are done by the Fulanis, then what about the Igbos that are in prison everywhere, in South Africa, in Ghana, Cameroon, everywhere in the world? You must find Igbo people in prison. Who put them there? Is that an allegation by the Fulani as well? Maybe Fulani committed it and put it on the Igbo man's head. So let's be truthful to ourselves. All the native doctors in Igbo land are committing evil, workers of iniquities. You cannot tell me that all the native doctors in Igbo land are doing good things with their jars. It's a lie. Me and you know that they are using human beings as well. So those human beings they are using to prepare those charms, to fortify people for Deishi, to fortify politicians to win election, to fortify pastors to be seeing vision, to fortify Yahoo boys and their laptop, to be catching more magas, so that they'll be cashing out. So those powers, those materials they use, where do they get it from? It's not from the same Igbo land. The body parts, it's not coming from the same Igbo land. So what are you saying? What are you saying? Are you saying that all the native doctors in Igbo land are good people? They have never committed any crime like using body parts? What are you saying? So you have to be truthful to yourself. That's why the governor in Anambra State wanted to abolish anything native doctor. And you see a bunch of native doctors. That was when I even knew that women are among. Women, they were protesting. You can't. They were protesting that it should not be stopped. But the governor was concerned about one thing. People should stop using human beings. You can use chicken. You can use other things. You can use rats. Other things. Snake. Use it and do your job. Why human being? Now, wow. Because if you don't stop them, it's crazy. Oh. At a point, you will carry your female children, you send them abroad to stay there, never to come to Nigeria. Because they will be a potential target. Crazy. It's very, very, very crazy. So, test, test my jazz, my ability. Hmm? I go turn you to butterfly. You enter central bank to bring me more money. Festus, I see you. I greet you, bro. Oh, God. Festus, I work today. Hope good, huh? All right, guys. So, it's not really funny, but somehow we have to laugh out to ease pain. The pain is friend. To make money. Body parts now will be used to make money for people or jazz, kind of juju for people. So, guys abroad, girls abroad, who did you marry? That's my question now. Who did you marry? Because most wanted criminals, most of them are now in abroad. They fled for their life, not really from Nigeria, all over Africa. Most people that came into this abroad, some of them are wanted people, people that have committed one crime or the other. Some have repented, while some have not. So, who did you marry? Did you marry someone who is still into evil? Ah, wow, problem. Well, it's all right though. So, girls, you have to be careful. Oh. You have to be careful the way you go to people's houses, even abroad here. Huh? All right, guys. I am Chi. Like, share, and subscribe. Signing out. Okay. One love. Bye bye. Stop streaming. I don't done.